Hi, friends. Today I want to talk to you about leading retreats. Maybe it has been a desire, a dream of yours to lead yoga or meditation or, I don't know, creative writing retreats domestically or internationally, somewhere in a beautiful, beautiful place. Well, today I'm here to tell you that now is the time to plan and organize and completely sell out your retreat. And again, this is just an opinion. This is my opinion, and I'll tell you what I'm basing my opinion on. I just lost my track of thought. Yeah, so it is just an opinion. You know, my oldest daughter, who is now 13, she used to roll her eyes at me and say, "Mom, it's just an opinion." Yes, it is just an opinion. I do believe that now is the time for you to put that retreat on the books, the retreat that you've always wanted and dreamed of leading. Now is the time. And let me tell you why I'm saying this, because my opinion is based on something. It's not just pulling stuff out of the air opinion. So I own a Blue Sky Retreat Center. My husband and I own a Blue Sky Retreat Center in Taos, New Mexico. And let me tell you, every single weekend this year is completely booked. And at this point, we're booking retreats for next year. This tells me that people are eager and ready to travel again. And we're starting to roll out those retreats and they are sold out. Another thing that I'm basing my opinion on is back in February, right now it's April, back in February, Roger and I led a silent meditation retreat, and we just kind of didn't even know if there was an interest out there. So we just threw it out there in December. Now, the retreat was in February. In December, still, we didn't know anything about the pandemic. There was no vaccine. There was a lot of uncertainty. Let me tell you, back in December, this retreat sold out in less than 2 weeks. So why am I telling you this? I do believe that there is a massive demand for retreats right now. People are eager to get out of their houses. People are eager to travel and experience and be with people. Besides, people are getting their vaccination. People are feeling more comfortable. I deeply believe now is the time for you to book that retreat and start organizing, marketing, and selling it out. Another thing that I'll tell you, I lead a retreat in May. It's already halfway full. And then the retreat in Italy in September. Now, mind you, Italy is still closed right now for travel. And even that retreat is already halfway full, 5 months away from now. So all of these things tell me that people are ready. People are eager to get out of their houses and go travel. Now, is there a risk involved? Absolutely, there is risk involved. But in Russian, we have a saying, if you don't take risks, you don't get to drink the champagne, right? So the same with your business, same with the retreats. I mean, if you're going to wait until everything is absolutely certain that nothing is going to be canceled, then in a way you're losing that window of opportunity. Do you know what I mean? The same with the yoga studio business, right? If you just wait until all the things, and actually the same with life, if you wait for everything to line out perfectly, look, it will never happen. And even if it does, then everybody else will want to do it. So my encouragement is that you are one of the people who does roll out the retreats. And because you are the first person, so to speak, one of the first people, because you take this massive risk on planning, organizing, putting the deposit down, you also get to reap the benefits of that. And from my experience, it has been really, really awesome. And I'm very, very positive when it comes to that. Of course, every single retreat that I'm promoting right now, if in the past I said no refunds, at this point in time, because of the pandemic, I assure people that in the unlikely event that something changes, we're going to give full refunds. And I think the airlines are also honoring that policy as well. So as a special gift for you, my friends, my Yoga Mogul community, I want to gift you my course that I just rolled out a few months ago called Rockstar Retreats. And that is the course where I share with you everything I know from my 12 plus years of leading retreats all over the world and owning a retreat center in Taos, New Mexico. So let me just tell you about the course, and I'm just going to send you the link for that course as my gift to you. Hopefully you'll find it supportive. Even if you've never led any retreats, or maybe you have led many retreats, I do believe that you can benefit from this course. So the course is, first, it's about the standards, right? What is the contract? What does the contract usually say? How much negotiating power you have within the contracts? I'll tell you about the deposits, how to come up with the ideal pricing for the retreats. How do you calculate your markup so you are still getting paid to travel the world for free, so to speak, but also price it in such a way that you sell it out really quickly, because there is that sweet spot in my experience. If you charge too much, then not that many people can afford it. But if you charge too little, then you don't get paid, and you need to get paid for organizing and taking a massive risk. In that course, I tell you everything about the marketing, how to effectively ultimately sell out your retreat. I talk about social media. I talk about how to talk about your retreats in such a way that people get inspired, that people want to be in your presence. People want to drop everything, pay a bunch of money to travel with you to the other side of the world if you want to do an international retreat this year. I teach you how to create a sales page, how to automate it, how to set up pricing and set up automated emails so everything goes out smoothly without you having to manually manage all of that. I know that your schedule is very busy. And then lastly, in that course, I'm also offering you an energetic clearing, so to speak, right? The internal work, the energy work that you will do together with me to clear out any sort of glitches, because 80% of anything that you do is rooted in psychology and only 20% is logistics, the external factors. So if internally you feel a lot of hesitation, you're not committed, you're doubting yourself, the likelihood of your retreat succeeding is not that great. Do you know what I mean? But if you internally are 100% aligned and on for the goal of selling out your hugely fun and thriving retreat, I promise you it's going to happen. So I teach you that. I lead you through that energetic work in the Rockstar Retreats course that I'm giving to you as a gift today. But let me tell you a story really quickly. So the other guy, this guy shows up, he calls me, he wants to have a retreat in our retreat center in the fall. And I can tell, he's sat on that contract for weeks and he's very indecisive and he's thinking of every single scenario of stuff that can go wrong. He's thinking, what if COVID happens? What if there is another lockdown? How are we going to determine, whether or not to cancel? He goes on and on about everything that can go wrong. And being in the area of manifesting magic, what I call the energy work, I already can tell if you are spending a lot of time, energy, and focus thinking about stuff that can go wrong. I know that a lot of your energy is going there. And when a lot of your energy is going there, it's going to be very difficult for you to make that retreat your reality, so to speak. I invite you to send all of your energy towards your desired outcome. And it's not only about the retreats, it's actually about your business, about your personal life, about your health. Focus on what you want. It's the power of knowing what you want and then giving that possibility, lots of energy, lots of your attention, lots of your focus, lots of your imagination and creativity and excitement and joy, expecting a miracle. Because when you do that, you turn that possibility into the probability. Do you know what I mean? The same happens if you're worrying about shit that can go wrong. Look, you can go out of the house and get hit by the bus and die in 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So similarly, when you focus on the things that could go wrong, your energy goes there. And guess what? You're turning that possibility into probability as well. So, my friends, you know, I mean, of course, I want you to take my advice, but ultimately listen to your intuition and inner guidance. Perhaps now is the time for you to schedule that retreat later on in the summer or later on in the fall. Put on the books, roll it out, start promoting it now. In my experience, it takes, it's best to start promoting a retreat at least 6 months in advance. And now is the time to do that. I do believe that you're going to have huge success selling out your retreat. And the course that I'm gifting to you is my appreciation for your, loyalty and being with us, Rockstar Retreat. I'm going to send the link to that in your email today. Reach out if you have any questions. Have fun with it. Leading retreats is so much fun. Hey, you get to travel for free ultimately, and you get paid to travel to the amazing places, have fun with people, create really amazing friendships and connections. And ultimately, I mean, that was one of my dreams, my vision, and I got to do it over the last 12 years, and I'm not planning on stopping. That's one of my favorite things I get to do. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.